Okay.
Hi, my name is Jenny Ornelas, and I'm the host of this podcast that is super new. So I'm asking you to bear with us because it's our first time.
Hi, my name is Ruby Martinez, the co-host, and here just to keep you guys entertaining.
So this podcast is called Art Girl and Film Girl because I am the film girl and
And I am the art, art. I am the artist.
she is the art girl here. And we're doing this podcast because, I mean, I always want to do a podcast, and I feel like this was the time to because I wanted to do a podcast almost for years. I just never wanted to do it alone. And we have my co-host Ruby who accepted to do it with me.
Yeah, I couldn't say no because all the time I just get bored in my house and I don't do anything. So this is why I accepted it, so I can keep myself entertaining, if you guys know what I mean. And I am gonna say mess up a lot, so please bear with me.
Yes, please bear with us because we might mess up. And this is our first time. So please bear with us in this whole episode. But anyway, we're here for you. We're here for your entertainment. If you love us, if you hate us, we're here. Um,
Yes.
but I want to point out that in this podcast, we just want positivity.
Yes, we do want positivity because we do not want any negativity in this podcast that would make us, sad or angry. We don't have time for that.
Yeah, because we're human too, and we're just two ordinary girls doing a podcast. And we love positive vibes, so we also will send our positive vibes to you guys as our viewers. But we're just hoping that you enjoy our podcast. But it is our first time, so
So
just
yes, like we said, please bear with us as we upgrade our podcast. And I'm so sorry that my screen doesn't look okay, but once we get over this podcast, I will have a better camera and lighting.
we're gonna have stuff for you guys every 3 weeks, I would say. But yeah. So on the lookout. We'll have an Instagram, we'll have a TikTok, we'll have a YouTube, we'll have a Spotify. Spotify, I will do let you know right now that that might take a little time. We're still working on that. So
Yes.
Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube would be like out already. I would say it's gonna already be ready. So you could comment on our videos. You could put on our Instagram. You could DM us. Our DMs are open. But please bear with us if we take a long time to answer you guys because we do have lives out of this podcast.
And no, we will not be answering inappropriate questions.
Yeah, if
Thank you
you're
very
gonna be
much.
inappropriate or just be negative,
Yeah.
we're not gonna answer. We're just gonna disregard it.
And I hope you guys understand. Or
And if you want to see a guest on this podcast that we haven't had on here, and you want to suggest someone, then you can,
yes.
because we will have guests around here.
And
And
I cannot wait to meet you guys.
and I can't wait for you guys to meet us because this first episode is all about our podcast and meeting us.
And getting to know each other as a co-host and a host.
Yes. So this podcast is about literally anything because there's music, there's like film and art like what we do. There's acting and there's TV shows, movies, anything in the aspect. Even they could be even school stuff like science or something like that or math. I mean, I don't like math personally, but I don't mind talking about it. Um, but yeah, there's like English or like people who studied English majors or stuff like that. Also, there's also religious stuff we will talk about that I want to point out. And I know that religious beliefs are kind of a big deal sometimes. So if something you don't like we talk about, we will apologize, but it's also about what beliefs we have, and we want to respect everybody because
Yes.
we all have different beliefs. But there could be some episodes where we do talk about God and
God and only God and questions about God. So if you guys do not want to watch about God or videos about God, then you can keep moving forward.
yeah, like if you like us but you don't want to watch that, just I guess you could watch the other episodes, just not that those that we talk about God specifically, because we want to be respectful.
Yeah, yeah. We just want a safe and happy environment for the both of us.
And we consider the podcast a safe environment, a safe place. And you can always be yourself with us. We don't judge.
Yes, anybody and at any age is allowed to come into this podcast, but not saying inappropriate stuff either.
So this podcast is for all ages. This would be like, but if a kid's watching it, I would like the kid, if you're a kid, to watch it with the parent or something. So we also want to say we're really excited about doing this.
Yeah,
Um, I'm pretty much really excited. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm like super excited right now. So, but yeah, it's pretty exciting. So I hope we continue this podcast for years and you guys keep watching. And spread the word, please. Spread the word about this podcast. We want to bring it out to the world.
yep,
Just two ordinary girls doing a podcast for
doing a
your
podcast.
entertainment. So, here we go.
So this time, in this podcast, we're gonna be asking questions to each other. You wanna
It's
go
a,
first, Jenny?
it's a way to get to know us a little better. Your host and co-host of this podcast that you might be watching for years, if you decide to. Let's start with the questions. So you want me to go first, Ruby?
Yes, please, Jenny.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, question I want to ask you is, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is a red panda because they're very cute and they're like so like I can just like keep them as a pet, I wish. But they're very cute and then I like their color and I feel like once I see a red panda it makes me happy. What is your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is a panda. Just panda, not red panda, just a panda.
Just a panda, guys. You heard that. A panda.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about them being lazy, from what I've researched about pandas before, is that they're lazy and they eat a lot of bamboo. I don't know, I feel like they look so cuddly and so cute than a normal bear. I was like, a panda? I never seen a panda in my life. I would want to see one in my life. But yeah, I just feel like pandas are the best. They're just so cuddly and big and
Pandas
perfect.
pandas are so cute. They are the cutest. For me, I would love to see a red panda in person too. Not gonna lie, because I only see them in images, but I feel like if I see them in person, it would be so much better.
Yeah. Honestly, if I could be an animal, it would be a panda. I would just live my life as a panda if I could. But
Just
you know,
pure laziness.
yeah, right? It's like it was the pure laziness of a panda, but
Yeah, she loves pandas. Anyways, my question for you: what is your favorite TV show?
my favorite TV show is Julie and the Phantoms. Okay, so if anyone here watching knows Julie and the Phantoms and loved it like you just love the show, then you probably won't understand me. Okay, that show had a big fan base when it came out. So I'm just saying. Jane the Phantoms came out in 2020. It's a show I grown to love, and I still love it. It's up to now, I mean, that's been like 4 years already. Jane and the Phantoms was a show who literally showed me I could be myself, I could be who I am and do what I want, because 2020 was a really sad moment in my lifetime. I felt really sad and I didn't know what to do with my life. Until Jane and the Phantoms came up, I was just scrolling through Netflix and it came out. So I just started watching it and it made a big effect on me. Made me happy again and made me believe in myself. And there's like this song called Stanza in the last episode that really got to me. It's my favorite song. But it also has, you know, some stories that you could relate to, which I did relate to it. But I think it's a good show for all ages, you know. It only ran for 1 season. Unfortunately, Netflix didn't decide to pick it up, which I'm fine with that. But if you guys don't know that show or anything, and I do recommend watching it. It's on Netflix. It's just 9 episodes. But yeah, it's a really special show to me. It holds a special place in my heart, even though it's already 2025 and
Aww.
that came out in 2020. I still love it, and yeah. I mean, I
But
love other shows too, but that's my primary one. But I'm pretty sure everybody who's here now and we're still here are gonna be able to push through. You know, we all
yes,
have dreams, and dreams come true. I believe that you could, with all the hard work, and you go and manifest and do what you need to do, you'll get there.
you totally get there. Do not give up.
It's just me. I know how it feels when you want to give up, but I didn't give up. I'm still here, and I'm still trying to go through my career. I mean, I just graduated, so I am working on that. So it's important to never give up. If you really want to do something that's really you want to do, you can't really go wrong with it and just keep going. It's
Yes,
gonna be hard. No one says it's gonna be easy. It's hard, but it pays off in the end.
yes. We can all always get through anything. Anything.
But if you push through, make your dreams come true, because you can, you're capable of anything. So just keep going, never give up. Always be you. So, with that said, Ruby, what's your favorite TV show?
Oh, my favorite TV show is That 70s Show. When I first saw that TV show, I was like, "Oh, let me watch this show because you know what? Why not have me laughing and giggling?" So I click on That 70s Show and I enjoy that show. Ever since, I never stopped watching it, and I even have the CDs that my friend, her name is Jackie, and she gave me that those discs where the 70 shows signed the papers. So yeah, that show keeps me. That show makes me laugh, honestly, and their characters are amazing. So yeah, that's why it's my favorite show.
It's amazing. I know that show. I mean, I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen it before, so it is funny.
Yeah, it is funny.
So,
Anyways,
I have a question for you though.
yes,
What is your favorite color?
my favorite color is purple because, well, I've always liked purple all my life. Purple purple represents me as happiness, uh and exciting, good about myself. So that's why I like purple. And it's a very beautiful color. I've always liked purple. No matter what color it changed me, but I love purple.
I mean, purple is a good color though.
Yeah. What is your favorite color, Jenny?
My favorite color is blue. Okay. Well, it's blue because I don't know. I just love the way it like attracts my eyes. Um, I mean, when I was little, I always liked pink. I grew up. It's blue now. You can literally see my nails. They're blue. And honestly, I like any shade of blue. It could be like baby blue, dark blue. Any blue is my favorite color. And I don't really have like a whole like I guess meaningful reason to like it. It's just it attracts my eyes and makes me feel happy. Usually people say blue could be a sad color. Not for me. I love blue. It makes me happy just to see something blue. It's like beautiful. It attracts my eyes, you know? So I'm just like it's blue. It's always been blue. Even the sky, like it's blue, it's beautiful. I mean,
Yeah,
anything
the
blue, I love.
yeah, the sky is very beautiful in blue, but sometimes it can have a gray color like the clouds. But either way, the sky is very beautiful either way, every single day.
Yeah, I feel like there's some times when the sky is like orange or red, and that's a beautiful view too.
But
But it's usually blue, so. But
especially
anyway,
the nighttime.
yeah, I think it's a beautiful view. It always has like a beautiful view. If you see it like in a way, it's a beautiful view.
Yeah, it is a beautiful view, especially at night. Okay, so I have a question for you now, Jenny. Are you ready?
I'm
So,
ready.
what is one city or country that you would like to visit?
One city. I'll say city, which is in the U.S. It's in Orlando, Florida. I would say Tampa, but no, it's Orlando, Florida. And hopefully I can live there one day, but I have to see it first in person, you know. It's always a place I wanted to visit because people have told me it's so beautiful there. And two things that it has that I really want to experience is Disney World and Universal Studios in Orlando because I am a person who loves amusement parks and I always like going to amusement parks in California. And I already know California really well, so I'm like, no, this is Florida, the amusement parks in Florida. I want to meet Disney World and Universal Studios Orlando. So I feel like if I when I go visit there, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Go to Disney World and then to Universal Studios Orlando. Um, but yeah, I just want to see that place because of the amusement parks, like I said. But also just like at the place how it is, because I people say it's beautiful and I want to see it for myself and hopefully move over there in the future if if life allows me to. But yeah, that's basically the only place I could think of if it's one city. Because there's other places I want to visit, but that's my top choice. But really, you, what about you though?
So, I want to specifically say what city I want to live. I want to go, but I want to say a country that I would love to visit. It's specifically two countries. So the two countries that I would love to visit is Italy or France. The reason is because I would love to know the culture there, and I would love to learn their language, and I would love to learn how to speak it because I feel like it would be the most beautiful thing to learn more languages besides English and Spanish. And I feel like living there would be make me feel good about myself and make me feel like a fresh start, you know, not always living in 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 this country where I'm living at right now, California. So yeah, so that's the reason why I chose those two countries, is so I can have a fresh start and know know what the country is about.
That's amazing. I love that answer.
Thank
I
you. I
mean,
appreciate it.
that would be amazing to travel around the world. Honestly, I feel like it's a great way, especially I would say especially now because we're actually really young girls, and it would be amazing to do that.
Yeah, it would be so amazing. Just visiting other countries that you would like to visit before you die would be so amazing. And trying their food and learning how to cook it too once you come back home, it would be amazing.
Yes, it will. I like for sure. It would be amazing. So, I actually have another question.
Yes.
So, Ruby, what is your biggest pet peeve?
The biggest pet peeve is when I'm on the phone call with a friend of mine and when my family they come in and they start interrupting your conversation. And they be like, "Ah, what are you doing? Get off your phone." Like you know how siblings come in and you're talking to another person and like they just wanna like annoy the living crap out of you. So
Yeah.
that's my biggest pet peeve.
I know I have siblings, so I know the feeling.
Yes. And
Yes.
what about you, Jenny? What is your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve is poking. I hate being poked. People could poke me and stuff, and I mean, I'm sorry if you're the person who poke me. You're getting hit because I hate it really much. People will poke me in high school and stuff, and I hated it. And people will just poke me out of nowhere, so I hate that. I have a sister who will poke me too, and I don't like poking. Okay, it's just like it bothers me so much.
I understand your situation. Like people don't like when other people breathe very loud.
Yeah, but I also don't like when people chew with their mouth open. I feel like it's so disrespectful and no.
You know, that's my brother. He'd be like, I'm like, what the hell? Like, calm
Yeah,
down.
I don't like people doing that. It's kind of like,
Yeah,
can you close your mouth? And I don't
I
even like when people talk with their mouth full. Like chew and eat it first and then talk.
yeah, yeah. I feel like that's disgusting to like eat your food and then you can talk.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't even do that myself. Like, ew, no.
Yeah, she
But
doesn't.
yeah. Anyway,
Do you have any other questions for me?
yes.
Okay.
Another question is what's your favorite thing about art?
Oh, my favorite thing is about art is that it keeps me very entertaining, especially when I listen to music. Like I don't have to worry about anything else but art. Art is my emotions. Art is where I create all my emotions, and I just put it all in art, all of it in art. So what is your favorite thing about film?
My favorite thing about film is that, I mean, for me, I love screenwriting and directing. But what I love about film is that I could have my own vision, my own story in my head, and bring it to life in a screen, you know? And people could relate to it or watch it or be entertained by it because there's movies, there's TV shows out there that people relate to. Like I said earlier about my favorite TV show, I relate to it, and the director, whoever wrote it, did a good job, you know. And I want to do that too for people, like to relate to my stories, or at least just enjoy the story, even if they don't relate to it. At least enjoy what I'm trying to show, you know. Because for me, I feel like I want to make movies and TV shows that is for all ages, not just for like a certain audience. I mean, I will aim for a certain audience, but I will go for all ages, honestly. But yeah, I feel like in film I could let out my ideas, let out even feelings because I feel like film is a type of art. I mean, let out your feelings in art. I feel like it's great to let out your feelings in some way. I mean, in my free time, if I have feelings I want to let out, I do it by singing because that's a hobby I have. And I'm not a good singer, in my opinion. I'm not a good singer, but I do that in my free time when I can. But yeah, I feel like film, it's like what I'm passionate about. It's what I care about. And I'm like a writer and director. I would like to be a screenwriter just to put my story and my vision on it. But my focus is more directing and screenwriting. But screenwriting is something I do for fun as well because I like it. When I have a story in mind and put it on paper, it comes to be something. But if you ever want a director, I would love to be in that job. And yeah, it's just like I like my vision to be perceived with other people and just have people enjoy it, relate to it, or whatever. But yeah, it just makes me really happy, and I feel like it's the good career choice for me.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, last question for you. What is one meal that you would try before you die?
Meal?
What is one meal that you would try before you die?
Before I die. A meal before I die. I was about to say sushi. I already tried sushi.
Sushi?
But I know I like sushi, but that's hard actually. But I feel like food I haven't really tried. Thai food, I never tried Thai food, and I'm curious about it.
I
So
feel like
I feel like Thai food.
I,
Like I into Thai food because that's the one that really intrigues me and haven't tried it at all. So I'm like, it's Thai food. But if I know my favorite food, there's a lot of Mexican style plates that I like. But Thai food, I would say, because I never tried it before. But if it was something I have to eat the rest of my life, I would be like some Mexican style foods because I love Mexican food. Because I also grew up with the Mexican heritage, so but
I think we can all Mexicans can relate.
most of us can
Yeah,
relate.
most of us. I said some of us Mexicans can relate.
Yes, if you're Mexican watching this, then you know, or Hispanic watching this,
Or Latino or
you know what we're talking about. Or if you're Hispanic, you know about our mothers doing like a caldo when in the hottest day ever. Like when it's really hot outside and they make a soup.
oh my god, for real. Or when they make albondigas, oh my god, that's so good. That food is delicious.
That is
It
good
may,
food.
especially when you're sick.
I would say my favorite Mexican food is like enchiladas, if I'm being honest.
Oh, that's my favorite food too.
But also it depends who makes it,
Yeah.
because I've tasted enchiladas in other places. I'm just like, my mother's is my favorite.
Also, my second favorite Mexican food is sopes. It's
Those are
delicious.
good too.
Sopes are so good.
But also like tortas.
Oh, tortas are bomb too.
I like tortas which are like tortas de pierna. Those are so good.
Oh,
And
oh,
I get them from a certain place and they're really good.
oh. Okay, that sounds good. Maybe I'll try torta with carne, pues, because I never tried torta with carne. I only
Mm,
tried torta with frijoles y queso.
that's good too.
Anyways,
Actually. Anyway, we got off topic with foods here. But the next question I wanted to ask is, what's your favorite Disney character?
where's my what? Can you repeat that, please?
Favorite Disney character.
Okay, my favorite Disney character is Cinderella because I feel like whenever she's dealing with her stepmother and her stepsister, she just doesn't care. She's always happy. And when something bad always happens to her, she always tries to find a way to get back up on her feet. And that's the reason why I love Cinderella because she always finds a way to be happy and always finds a way to get back on her feet and keep moving forward. And I feel like all of you who are watching this, should always get back on your feet and keep moving forward, no matter how hard life is. Keep moving forward.
I love that answer. I just had to snap at that. That was amazing. No, and she's a princess. So, I'm like, yes, they're a princess, but she always, you know, got back up and she got her happy ending at the end.
Yeah, like in that story, all the stepmother and the stepsister will always try to ruin her life, but yet she still keeps moving forward because she always has people around her to make to to have her keep going, and I love that about Cinderella.
And she got her happy ending at the
Yeah, she
end.
got her happy ending, and she got her prince.
The princess. She's a princess I would watch when I was little too, but I did have a favorite one though. It wasn't her, but no.
What is your favorite princess
My
character?
favorite princess is the Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
Ariel.
I don't know what it's about her, but I feel like when I was younger, I liked red hair because there was this other Spanish show that I would watch. That girl had red hair, and I wanted to be her. So I think I had a thing for red hair when I was younger. But I did like Ariel. I feel like Ariel is just like this girl. You know how her dad always wants her to be this perfect little mermaid girl, you know? But she's so like curious about stuff and she finds things under the ocean. When she was in the movie she finds things and she doesn't know what they are, but she's curious and I like that she's curious about that because I'm a really curious person too. I like to know stuff. But I also find it funny how she will use a fork to brush her hair, which I think is something really funny and something that I really liked about her. She would just use a fork and brush her hair with a fork. But, you know,
The
she got her
fork
hat.
is Yeah, the fork is so nice.
Yeah.
Like she should like la, la, la.
Is that, have you ever seen something so beautiful? Like the fork. But, I mean, I always liked her. And I feel like probably also I had a thing for mermaids when I was smaller.
Oh,
Um,
any girl at our age would probably be like, oh, mermaid, Ariel, because I wanted to be a mermaid.
I wanted
I
to be a
feel like
mermaid.
I feel like little girls these days are still thinking about becoming a mermaid.
And
You
that's
know what I
okay.
mean?
I would try it.
Yeah, that's okay. There are some people who did become mermaids in aquariums, and I feel like that's the most beautiful thing ever.
I mean, I want to be a
It's,
mermaid, but
it's
now that I'm
keeping
older,
it's keeping little kids entertaining.
yeah. But I was thinking now that I'm older, because I want to be a mermaid when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I don't want to be one. I want to live life doing films, like, you know, and doing this podcast because I'm having fun. And also, it's just, I'm like, she was my favorite Disney princess. I always liked her. And she still is my favorite Disney princess. Still, and just to this day. So, yeah.
Okay, another question for you. What is one thing that you would tell other people about? What is one thing that you would tell other people about motivation about life?
Mm. If I'm being honest, I don't think I'm really good at giving advice, if I'm being honest with all of you guys. But I would just say keep going, but never give up. Keep on going. It's got because if you don't give up and keep going and find the motivation for yourself, what motivates you, whatever it is, whatever you like, whatever you do to motivate yourself, keep doing it and don't give up. Keep going, keep working hard. And I learned that through my years of school. I don't go to school anymore. I graduated from college already. And because I did not give up, I am where I am now and still working on get a career in film the best way I can. And at the end, it was all worth it. So I feel like if I could do that, you can do that. Because I'm human too. I'm not perfect. But I made it to the end. And you can too.
Yeah, like, have you heard of that song called Don't Give Up, Don't Give Up, Don't Give Up, no, 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 don't give up, don't give up, don't give up, no, no, no.
Like, there's a lot of songs out there that can help you too. There's a lot about empowering you. Like me, for example, I like listening to songs about girl empowerment. Like, you're a girl, but you can do whatever you want. You don't have to. Like, there's a song from Daya called "Sit Still and Look Pretty." Like, I'm not gonna sit still and look pretty. I'm gonna do something out of myself. I'm gonna make my life mean something. And I do believe in a new woman that can feel down, that shouldn't feel down, because you are worth something and you can make something out of yourself. Just because you're a woman does not mean you should think less of yourself. We could be strong. We could do something out of ourselves. We can make a living. We can make a life. You don't need anybody to help you with that. It's all on you. And you could be perfect.
Anything that you want to be.
I mean, we're not all perfect, but you could be whatever you
Yeah,
want.
you can be whatever you want.
But, you can do whatever you want to do with your life.
Yeah.
As long as it's not illegal. You can do whatever you want with your life. Honestly, you could be in your 20s or your 30s, 40s, or even younger than that, but live your life to the greatest. And keep people like your friends or people that love you, keep them around if they're good influence, because people could be bad influences, and I had that in my life, bad influences, so I had to cut them off. So I just keep good positive vibes and people who will push me and tell me what I need to do, like remind me that I am capable of anything. That's the kind of people I like to keep in my life that will motivate me and also help me with my mental health, because men- I have a kind of, I would say, bad mental health, but right now it's actually doing pretty good. And I would like to give a shout out to Joey Delano, who used to do some mental contact, would always help me.
Thank you, Joy, for always helping my bestie Jenny over here with her mental health. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you keeping all your fans happy and entertaining. And we appreciate you, you know?
So if you're watching this, we appreciate you very much. And thank you for helping all the people that you do. It's really amazing. Because I'm one of them and I'm a better person now. And I thank you for that. If you're watching this, which I don't know if you are. But yeah, it's been a great time.
Yeah,
Yes. So if you're still here, thank you for
watching.
staying and hearing us talk. But I'm glad that you guys are here listening to us. Just talk about random stuff. And yeah, we're being honest in our beliefs. And sorry if we offend you in any way. We apologize. We don't mean to. Because we don't want to do that. We just want to be positive in everything we do here. So we will always be sending you our positive vibes. Anyway. But we do. And we do this, for the fun of it.
Yep.
'Cause even if we don't get much viewers, if we don't get like a high rating or anything,
Well,
it's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, like we said, it's just for entertainment only. And if you don't like it, then that's okay too. You can always find other videos that will make you laugh and make you feel entertaining and make you feel good.
Something that will make you feel like, what you like. Because
Yeah,
we're not everybody's cup of tea.
yeah.
You know,
We're not.
if you're gonna be negative, you don't have to be here watching us. Because we're
Yes.
all about positive vibes. Positive, everything positive.
Yes, everything positive. We love keeping positive things. We love saying positive stuff. So me and Jenny have always been positive all our lives. Not all our lives, but you get what I mean, guys.
We're past our lives because we did not know each other our whole lives.
We didn't grow up as babies. We
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 didn't grow
are
up.
we are church besties.
Yes, we met in church and we're
When
close.
I first saw Jenny, she was just like right there, and she told me the first thing she told me was like, "I'm mean to people,"
That is not true. She is lying, guys. I never said that. Okay, this girl
but
really
she said it as a joke.
she's antisocial. Okay.
Uh, that is true. I am very antisocial.
Okay, so I was the first one who said hi to her when I saw her for the first time. I was like, "Hi, my name is Jennifer," but
It was the most awkward conversation for me. But at the end of the day, I'm so glad I met her. She's the first person that walked up to me and said hi, and that's why we became good friends for how long? A year? 2 years?
feels longer than a year.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, but that was the first person who talked to her, just and I present myself. I mean, I just told you guys my name is Jennifer, but Jenny is what I want to be known as. My name.
We could be so immature. Yep. Not so immature, but like immature. Like in a goofy way, immature.
Yeah, we could be like kids by heart, so we're
Yeah.
still kids sometimes.
For
but
real.
but we could be mature when we have to be, because we're already young adults and we have responsibilities and lives that we need to get to sometimes. Sometimes I do miss, just being younger and not having responsibilities to do.
Yeah, but now that we're getting older, guys, or the adults, the young adults we're getting older, we have to do a lot of things now. We have to worry about a lot of things and do a lot of things that
Yeah,
will get us tired. But that's how life is.
that's what life is. Life is not easy, but enjoy it the best way you can.
Anyways, what else do we talk about?
I mean, I can tell you, we like. I don't know if Ruby could agree with me on this, but I like Disney. I mean, I'm not a Disney fanatic, but there's some Disney things I like. Like,
Okay, so I have a question for the audience. I'm gonna say, what is your favorite High School Musical character and why?
so feel free to answer that in the comments if you know what High School Musical is, which you should. Yeah, but High School Musical is something I actually love from Disney Channel. I want to give a shout out to the director Kenny Ortega, who actually is my inspiration to do film too. But yeah, it's a High School Musical. To me, it's iconic. And if you want to know my favorite character, it's Sharpay. Always has been, always will be. Sharpay. I mean, she could. I know like some people used to say that she's rude and stuff. I'm like, I just think she's really like sure about herself and she knows what she wants. I really like that about her. And I was also young and I always wanted to be blonde.
I feel like I don't have a favorite Disney character. I just have a favorite. Mm, well, I did say Cinderella was my favorite.
My favorite princess and Disney
My
character.
favorite princess. My favorite princess.
Yeah, I
But
have
I feel like my favorite person, my favorite famous person would be it's called Adam Sandler.
He's really funny.
Yeah, 'cause he's funny. 'Cause he's funny.
He's a really good one, actually. I mean, I have a favorite Disney character that I haven't said yet, which is Stitch.
Yeah, Stitch and Angel.
Stitch and Angel, yeah. I have a lot of stuff with Stitch and Angel. I own a lot of stuff of them. But I mean, I
Oh,
love
really? That's wonderful. I love Stitch and Angel. They are so beautiful. They're not my favorite character. I'm not crazy over them, but they are beautiful.
I mean, I'm not crazy over them, but I do love them a lot. Just
Uh,
not crazy about it.
Another question for you. Have you ever seen the new movie called The Mufasa?
No, I have not.
It's The Lion King.
Yes, I
But
know. But like, I
the
want to.
audience, if you have seen Mufasa, please let me know. Please do not spoil it for me because I have not seen it. But I just want to tell you, have you guys seen the new Mufasa movie? That's the second question for the audience.
So feel free to leave in the comments your responses. uh, but I am a Disney person, so there's like shows I would watch. But it's Disney Channel, not because Disney, has the animation and stuff like that. Maybe some classics. But I wouldn't say I watch Disney Channel now, because I don't. But I used to watch when I was younger, and my favorite or like actress, singer when I was younger was always Selena Gomez. Literally, I wanted to be her when I was younger. But I feel like she's so talented, and I still love her. I feel like she's an amazing artist. But yeah, I always liked her as Alex Russo, and those people who know about the spin-off or that it came back, Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. I was kind of worried about that show. Like, I don't know if I wanted to watch it or not because I always thought Disney Channel didn't do a good job with the spin-offs. I'm not trying to like hate on Disney Channel, but that's just my opinion. But honestly, I did watch it. I didn't think it was that bad. So, but I am a big fan of Wizards of Waverly Place. Selena Gomez was always my favorite character. I literally dressed up as her one Halloween. um, but yeah, I grew up with Disney Channel. Nowadays, I don't really watch Disney or anything, but I do love going to the amusement parks like Disneyland and all that stuff. So, a little bit more about me.
So, of all of the parks, Disneyland is your most favorite park.
That I've been on, that I've been, yes. I have to meet other new amusement parks, but Disney is my favorite one. Disneyland.
My favorite park would probably be Six Flags Magic Mountain.
What's your favorite ride on Six Flags Magic Mountain?
It would be Batman.
Batman. I've never been on that one, guys. So I don't know.
You've never been on Bat. You really never been on the Batman ride?
I've never been on Batman.
Wow, that's so crazy.
I'm gonna have to one
I've
day.
been on all of the rides. I've been all of the rides,
I'm,
especially the hammer, the one that twists, the Twistler one, the one that goes in the air. I think I know what you guys. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about.
yeah. But I haven't been on none of them, honestly. But I was at Universal Studios. But if you've been at Universal Studios Hollywood, what's your favorite ride there, Ruby? Because I went with Ruby once.
My favorite ride there is the mommy ride.
You gotta say zombies.
Yeah, I was gonna say zombies.
But it's the mummy ride. Revenge of the Mummy. I know my favorite. I have a favorite ride and a favorite part of Universal
Do
Studios.
you guys also love the ride from Harry Potter? Please let me know in the comments.
Because Ruby likes Harry Potter. I mean, my favorite part of Universal Studios is that they have this thing called the Universal Studios Tour, which they give you a tour of the sets and then they set the sound stages and what they use for their movies and some other stuff, which As a film major, I love that. Because they've done a lot of movies there, so they show you how they do it or how they use the effects and all that. It's really fun. Also, my favorite ride is the Simpsons ride that they have, which
Interesting.
I feel like it's really funny, but it's really moving too. It's a ride I always like. I mean, for me, it's fun, and it's all good for kids and teens and adults and all that. For all ages, basically. Except a baby. You cannot put a baby in there.
The Simpsons. When I meet for personally for me, whenever I go to the Simpsons, I feel like I'm actually in the movie.
Oh, okay then.
Like I'm like, am I really in the Simpsons movie? Like, are you serious?
I mean, it's a
Get
good
me out of
ride.
here.
It's fun. It's a fun ride, though.
Yeah, it is a very fun ride.
Yeah. But I would say if you've never been to Universal Studios Hollywood, wherever you are in the world, you should visit.
Hopefully, those who have never been to any theme parks or any of that, I hope you enjoy it.
Yes, I hope you have the chance to go and enjoy it
Yeah,
as much as you can.
I hope you guys have the most funnest there.
Yeah. Now, Ruby, have you been to Disneyland?
Yes, I have. I have been to Disneyland.
Your favorite ride in Disneyland?
No, I don't have a favorite.
I mean, there's a lot of good rides there, so.
There are a lot of good rides. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a favorite because
I
all of them
mean,
are my favorites.
I would say one of my favorites, because I have a lot of favorites, but one of my favorites that I like a lot is Space Mountain.
Oh, really?
It's a roller coaster, and I love roller coasters. So I really like Space Mountain. I could be
Oh.
screaming on the ride, but I like it.
Oh, so you'll be screaming in the mic. I was gonna say mic. What the hell? Just imagine you get on the ride and people just hear you screaming and be like, "Who is this little girl screaming?"
Be like, it's not a little girl, it's a 23-year-old screaming.
23-year-old woman.
And honestly, if you guys want to know my ideal date is for my partner to take me to a amusement park. I would love that.
Have you ever been to Knott's Berry Farm?
Yes, I have.
So what are your favorite rides there? For me personally, I like the water ride.
The one with the log.
Yeah, the one with the log.
So not very far. I like Jaguar.
Oh,
It's like a roller coaster right there.
oh,
Not
oh.
that big, I would say, because there's big roller coasters there too, but I see them and I chicken out. I chicken out from them because I get scared.
Yeah, for me, I remember that one time I went back to Knott's Berry Farm. I went to this one ride where I had to like face like upwards like this,
Mhm. Yeah.
and once we went down, I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I went to this ride. I regret it." And everybody heard me.
I mean, there's some people who I heard before they're like, I'm gonna die," and then I heard someone passed out on one of the rides.
Really, I have a story about that.
I think it's
So
scary.
I remember I went to Six Flags and I fainted. My brother was telling me that I was probably hanging while, while on the roller coaster.
So you're just hanging there, you passed out.
Yeah, I passed out for a few seconds and then I went back.
But honestly, I haven't been to Six Flags in such a long time.
You never fainted before?
I don't think I did. I probably I don't remember, but I don't think I did. I don't think I ever did faint.
It is normal. I'm so
Is it
glad you don't
normal?
faint.
Is it normal, Ruby, to pass out in a ride?
No. It's not normal. It's very scary, you know, because you don't see nothing.
Like the movie, right? You don't see anything.
No, for the mummy ride, I feel like I'd be calm. I'd be like, yeah, the mummy ride.
I scream on that ride. Then I still have fun.
For real.
Ruby
I
knows.
heard you scream before.
She's
I
been
heard
she's been on the Universal rides with me. You just
you. Yeah.
the
I just
Universal.
see her like going ah!
I don't
Something
scream
like
like
that.
that. I do not scream like that.
And then I'm just over here looking at her like, girl, calm down.
I don't know if you guys hear this noise, but that was kind of the fire alarm in where I live. So I apologize for that.
And how long is this gonna take?
I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm so sorry for this.
It's okay.
Was it
I'm
really?
sure the
Is it okay?
do I have to punch the alarm?
It's fine.
I'm just kidding, guys.
It's fine. So, guys, um, I'm sorry, but we are gonna head out.
Head out.
And but thank you for staying here, even though we went off topic and said
Yeah.
some crazy
At
stuff.
least the both of us had a lot of fun having conversations with each other, and I'm so glad that we're gonna be able to do this again, but with a special guest.
So stay tuned for that, and we'll have an Instagram account out, and we'll be announcing our guests there. And if you follow us, you have a chance to ask the questions to the guests because we'll ask you for your questions. We'll post a story asking for your questions. If you ever want to ask questions to our guests, and we'll add your questions as long as they're appropriate and nice, and nothing too
Okay,
extreme.
and for that, we will wrap this up right now. We loved you guys forever and always. Goodbye.
So I just want to say, after what Ruby said her goodbye, I want to say that thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you for staying, even though this is for like our first time ever. Um, all the love. Stay positive. And stay tuned. Hopefully, you stay with us and keep tuning in. We have more to come. And thank you. All the love. This has been Art Girl and Film Girl. See you next time. Bye.